Greetings everybody. In this video I'll just explain you what an OPPE is. OPPE is for programming subjects. Only the subjects which are included for programming purposes will be conducted through OPPE. So an OPPE, the main objective of an OPPE is that OPPE serves as your quiz 2. OPPE serves as your quiz 2 scores, and I'll just give you the important points in the very beginning so that you can remember them with perfection. The minimum score that you must obtain in an OPPE is 40 by 100, or else you will have to repeat the OPPE for the next term in case if you pass the subject with regardless of the score. So OPPE, once again, OPPE is conducted for Python, Java, and any other programming subjects which are relevant to IIT Madras syllabus. So the next point, this is what an OPPE is, and how should we write the OPPE? OPPE should be you need to attend the OPPE from two devices. One is your system in the sense laptop or desktop, and the other is mobile phone. Here you really need the mobile phone because the web camera of your laptop or desktop is controlled by SEEYA, and this mobile, you need to switch on the camera of mobile so that you're clearly visible for the proctors. You need to log in with the Gmeet link that will be provided before the day. I mean, in the sense, if we have OPPE twice this term, one is on 5th and 6th of November month, and the second is on 27th November. So in the sense, you will get the Gmeet link on either 4th evening and 5th evening. It depends on the slot that you received. This is what the OPPE Gmeet requirements is. You need to log in from two devices, and your login, I mean the email ID from which you log in should be your student mail ID. You will only be considered you'll only be given a present if you only log in from the student mail ID, but not through your personal mails. I mean your personal IDs, like some 𝗟𝗏𝗃@gmail.com something which ends with some Gmail domains or some Yahoo mail. In the sense, to be brief, you should only log in with the student mail ID, but not any other but not with any other domains which end with some Hotmail, 𝗟𝗏𝗃.com other. So this is the main criteria. You need to only log in from your student mail ID in both system and mobile. Both system and mobile should be logged in with student mail ID, which is provided by IIT Madras @online degree, that one. And now, how can you register for OPPE? Before doing OPPE, I think you are well aware of the system compatibility test, SCT. For this SCT, you must have it is common that every candidate must give at least 30 minutes, and SEEYA webcam, 30 minutes of Gmeet, and SEEYA should be in the background. It should act as a background service. So how can we download SEEYA app? You only need to get the SEEYA for your Windows or Linux or Mac OS, but not for the mobiles. For you, the only use of mobile is that from your mobile phone you need to log in with 𝗤𝗎𝗓, which will be provided the day before of examination on the, or else to be more specific, the before evening of the exam day. Like my exam is on 6th November, assume this as my date. If 6th November is the day on which I have my OPPE, we must be checking our mail IDs from 5th November 6 PM onwards. This is probably when you must get the exam link of the 𝗤𝗎𝗓 link of the OPPE, from which you need to log in from both the devices, laptop and mobile. And now, how can we get this done? Oh, fine. And now, SEEYA app. What is the SEEYA and how can we make this run in the background? I'll just show you guys. Once you are into this SEEYA, you will be given a link to download SEEYA, which will be put down in the description. This you need to log into this. You need to install it. I mean, you just need to download, and there is no need of installation. It is a direct running program. And once you find this, once you open the folder, you will be able to find a file called main. Just double click on that thing and you will be given this thing, waiting for camera to get ready. Until and unless you do not connect your camera to the PC or desktop, you won't be able to use SEEYA app. So here it is given that enter your email ID. In this field you only need to you must enter only your student mail ID. I'm just doing that, guys, for your better understanding. Enter your password. Once you get this field, you will be given like enter your password, and even when you're entering your password, it appears blank. You must not that's the point at which most of us get confused. So this is where the real confusion lies. Enter your password. Once we entered our password, we need not cross check. It just blinks in that space, like it just keeps on doing this action of blinking, like this cursor one here, until we complete typing our password. Once you type your account password and hit enter, the SEEYA will start to run, and you will just need to minimize this to the tray of your system, and that's it. It's running in the background. See, now we are at this line, and see, this is our line. Capture screenshot. This is our line. Let us leave it for some 5 seconds. We see that it's still going on. This process goes on, and in this way you need to leave the SEEYA app for the complete OPPE exam. Until and unless your OPPE is finished, or unless your OPPE is submitted from your end, you should not close the SEEYA app. So in case if the SEEYA app doesn't work, or in case if you have some compatibility issues being shown by your system administrator, then you need to download the VLC. You need to download VLC media player, and from the VLC media player you need to screen capture. For screen capturing or for screen recording, there are many other sites, but VLC is preferred, or it is given to be used by the IIT Madras official team. Hence only VLC should be used. you can find the VLC on the on your web browsing, and you can directly download it, and thereafter you can refer to the YouTube videos, which is also given as a link from the which is associated with the Google link that will be sent via mail to a student ID. So this is how you record your screen in case if SEEYA doesn't work. In case SEEYA has some compatibility issues with your OS, then you need to proceed by using VLC media player. This is how VLC acts as an alternative for SEEYA. And now the real thing lies here. Your mobile webcam, I mean your mobile camera, not this pen. Mobile cam. Your mobile cam continuously shows you. It shows your presence in front of the system to the proctor. You need to place your mobile in such a way that you are completely visible to the proctor with your white sheets of paper, keyboard and computer. That's it, nothing else. Till now I just told you how to use SEEYA app. If not SEEYA, then VLC, that is also been told now. And how to minimize SEEYA to tray. Tray in the sense the taskbar, how to minimize that to the taskbar, or how to run that in the background. And another important point is that any student who does not have either a laptop, I mean a system, the mandatory requirements of OPPE is 1. Computer, and 2. Mobile phone. Any student who misses to have either of these will not be considered to write the OPPE. If the student has computer but not a mobile, he will be marked absent, or vice versa. If the student has mobile but no computer, even then you are not eligible to appear for OPPE. So this is the way OPPE is very much required. And once again, there are 2 OPPEs this term. The first OPPE is on 5th and 6th November. These are the 2 tentative dates. And the second OPPE is on 27th November. The syllabus of 5th and 6th November is week 1 to 6. The weeks 1 to 6 will be tested on the exam dates of 5 and 6 November, where you might wonder like week 7, but week 7 is a refresher week. It is just a collection of all the weeks from 1 to 6, while the 27th November would have weeks 1 to 9. In the sense, excluding 7. In this case, week 8 becomes 7, as 7 is the refresher week. 8 gets swapped to 7, 9 gets swapped to 8, 10 gets swapped to 9. That's it. So this is the syllabus of OPPEs as well, and I have shown you how to minimize the SEEYA app, and your SEEYA app link will be shown now. So guys, this is the link at which SEEYA is available for Windows operating system. So you just need to copy this link, which will be given in the description below, so that you can directly download this. I'll just show you this so that you will be directly sent to the SEEYA app. That's it. This is your SEEYA application, and you need to download this, as this is kept for public access. And so guys, I hope everybody are clear with what OPPE is, and for what OPPE is conducted, and for what OPPE is also given emphasis. OPPE is given emphasis of these 2, and also it is done and also it is conducted to cross check our coding skills, and make sure that we attend the Gmeet all the time from a mobile. And don't forget to run SEEYA in the background. This should be run in the background, or in case if SEEYA has some compatibility issues, use VLC or any other screen recording software, but VLC is recommended by IIT Madras professionals. So these are what the OPPE is, and we have two OPPEs this term, I mean for every term. One for this term it is 5th and 6th Novembers. 5 and 6 Novembers is the OPPE 1, and 27th November is the OPPE 2. Weeks 1 to 8, 1 to 6 is this syllabus, and week 1 to 9 is OPPE 2 syllabus. This is intended for quiz 2 and this for end term. So that's it guys, I hope I cleared all of your doubts in OPPE, I mean regarding OPPE. So I wish everybody all the best, and all the best to OPPE attempts as well. Hope that you all are successful, and thank